Oh, nice and hairy now. Right.
I've always been hairy. Hello everybody! Today I am joined with Alfie Days, aka my boyfriend. I feel like I start every video like that whenever I'm with you. The video that we are filming today is...
The boyfriend tag!
So I thought, you know what,
Wait, so
guys?
is this all about me?
No, it's about us together as a couple.
So the couple tag?
No, but it is called the boyfriend tag.
Did you bring your boyfriend on your channel? Okay.
So I've been really nice to Alfie today and I've said, you know what, I'll let you come on my channel and we'll film this video that everyone has been desperate for me to do since I met you.
The pressure.
In case any of you aren't familiar, the boyfriend tag is something that has been floating around the internet for a really long time. There's a set of questions, I will leave them in the description box, and we're going to answer them for you, honestly.
I honestly don't even know what one of the questions is.
Question number 1.
Woo!
Where did we meet?
Are we talking meet? Or
meet.
Wait, is this like a competition? Am I meant to know or you meant to know? Or we're just talking about it?
It's not a competition. Not everything is a competition, Alfie.
I thought it was like I have to say and you have to say and we see if we get it right.
No, it's just a discussion.
Oh, it's just informing
for
these
guys to know. We met
at a YouTube event back in
London.
What year? Like 2012?
It was in 2012. Me and Louise...
It was actually... Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, me and Louise went to see you and Marcus in your hotel room before we went to the event.
It was before the actual event. And I remember, because you were texting me like, oh, we're on the way and stuff, and I was like brushing my teeth, and me and Marcus had stayed there the night before. And I remember hearing you knock on the door, and I was like topless, and I was like, is this weird? It's the first time...
Excuse you, little bitch.
If the first time I meet Zoe and Louise, I'm just standing here in like my boxers.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I was shaving in the bathroom. Or does Skype count? Because we had videos called on Skype for like hours and hours, but physically met.
I don't think Skype calls.
Okay, in London.
Okay, question number 2. Where was our first date?
Oh, I've got an answer for this.
So do I, but I don't know if your answer is the same as my answer. I'm gonna say.
Okay, I was gonna say 3, 2, 1 it.
I feel like because we were friends first, it's really hard to know what was a date and what wasn't.
I know when it was.
But I feel like our first proper thing that we did together when we were like seeing each other.
I hate that term.
So do I, but we weren't like official really. Was when we went.
Trying to get cozy, cross my legs.
Was when we went on the Brighton Wheel.
Oh no, I was going to say a different time.
What were you going to say? I'm going to actually insert some pictures of us on the Brighton Wheel. Can I do that?
Yeah.
No one's ever seen these pictures
And it was awkward, but it wasn't awkward between us, but it was awkward because we went on the Brighton Wheel, we had some like VIP experience. They were like, do you want champagne before? And Zoe's like, I don't even drink. I'm like, I don't really want champagne by myself.
It was the middle of the day as well.
We got on the wheel and we're like, what now?
Honestly,
what do we do now? We're like, do we just take Instagrams? Like,
no, it wasn't awkward, but
no, not
the
awkward
wheel
between
just
us.
went on. It went
that's what I
round
mean.
and round. I was like, I wonder how long we're on this for. Like,
they said 3 times round, but we definitely went around like 10 times.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say when we went to go and see Billy Elliot.
Oh, that was
a proper.
Oh yeah,
that was
which
like,
one happened first?
We'd have to look on my photos on my
happened-
phone, see which one.
I think the Brighton Wheel happened first.
I think the Brighton Wheel happened, but that wasn't like a date. That was like.
It was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Like you arranged it, and we went up in the wheel.
No, I didn't even pay for it. Someone just said, "Do we want to go on it for free?"
Didn't we go to the Sea Life Centre as well that day?
Yeah, that was the first proper date.
Basically, I went to stay at Alfie's, and he was like,
We probably like filmed a video or something.
I think we did a You Now, maybe. I remember it was the day I uploaded my video on panic attacks and anxiety.
Was
that
it?
very day that I hit upload on that, because on the train on the way to Billy Elliot, I was reading through everyone's comments.
Yeah. So Zoe arrived at my parents' house, just expecting to completely like stay like normal, and I said, "Oh, we're going somewhere exciting. Like I planned a little something, and I know you're not the most keen on surprises because of your anxiety, or you like them, but it's difficult
them.
for you."
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Just trust me with this one. You're going to enjoy it, okay?"
Bearing in mind it wasn't great with travel either, and we travelled at peak time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised I even bloody got there.
So we got in the taxi, and Zoe was like, "Okay, where are we going? Like to a restaurant or something?" I said, "Bring your suitcase with you." She was like, "What is going on?" We jumped on the train. Okay, we're going to London. And I wouldn't even let you know where on the train we were going at first until they were like saying it on London and stuff.
Yeah, I know. It was like, oh my god, we could literally end up in anywhere.
Manchester.
Yeah.
So we arrived in London. Then you said, "Oh, do we need a taxi?" And I was like, "No, we don't need another taxi." Because Billy Elliot's literally like outside Victoria Station. So we walked to Billy Elliot, and I think we went to go and see the show. And I purposely booked tickets that had aisle seats, so we were like right next to the aisle in case Zoe wanted to leave if you felt anxious.
That was so cute.
We had the best seats as well you could get, and then
we stayed.
And then we stayed in
a hotel.
Yeah, and then afterwards you were like, "Oh, so why have I got my bags? Like, are we going back?" And I was like, "No, I've booked a really cool hotel," and we've actually stayed in that hotel since then like 5 times.
Yeah, we loved that hotel. What was your first impression of me?
I hate cringy stuff like this, and we're doing it on
You're
YouTube
gonna hate
as well.
this whole video then. Be serious.
What do you mean first impression?
Like,
I just
what was
saw.
the first
Well, I saw
thing-
you across the room at a party. That was the first impression, wasn't it?
No, when you knew me, what was your first impression of me?
No, first impression is like first impression.
Yeah, okay.
I saw you across the room at the party. I don't know.
I feel like my first impression of you was that you were
It's like,
really...
damn!
No, I think it was that you were really outgoing. Like, I was like, he is not shy of anything. Like, because of your, like, videos and, like, just how you were. Like, you're very charismatic and you're very, like, outgoing. But not in, like, an annoying way. Just in, like, you're, like, really
Just
sure
cocky,
of yourself.
thanks.
No, not cocky. You're just, like, sure of yourself and confident. And, like, yeah, I think that was my first impression of you.
I don't know. I don't know my first impression of you. Oh, honestly, I don't remember the first time.
Did you think I was fit?
No, because what happened is that Zoe, like, long story short, Zoe liked one of my videos, and everyone was commenting like, Zoella liked your video, Zoella, and I was like, who the blooming hell is this? So I went on her channel and it was like 160,000 subscribers. I was like, oh, jeez. I tweeted her saying, thanks for liking my video, and you tweeted me back saying, I saw you at the party, and then I DM'd you. Literally, I am never like this. I am never like this. So this is why I can't remember like our first impression of each other, because I am never like this with girls at all.
Shall I see if I can find it?
I DM'd you saying, what's your Skype? Or something like that. But why didn't I say what's your number? That evening we Skyped for like 6 hours on video.
We used to Skype until like 4 AM every night. Do you remember?
On video though. So,
we would hear the birds outside. We were like, oh my god, we should probably go to sleep.
But we didn't even know each other. Like the first time I ever spoke to you was on video on Skype. Like within like, we tweeted each other once and then we were Skype videoing for 6 hours.
I feel like I'm very like that. Like, if I know I'm going to get on with someone, I'm like, screw the faffing around. No, but let's just get on. Do you know what I mean?
What did we talk about the first time? Was it not
everything.
Awkward?
We talked about everything. When did you meet the family? I met your family the first day I ever came to your house.
Yeah. Met your family. I met your mum actually. Do you remember we went out for lunch in that cool place? It was kind of like a church that was changed into like a...
And my grandma.
Yeah, and your grandma was there.
It was me, you, my mum and my grandma.
Yeah. When did I meet your dad? Probably just first time I went to your house. I don't know when. I don't know when.
Ages ago.
Yeah.
Do I have any weird obsessions? If so, what?
You never do anything. We kind of already just touched on this. You never do anything a little bit. Like yesterday, you read an entire book in like 3 hours. Or you're like, oh, have you seen this TV series? And then you watch it all in one day. Like, you're never just like, I'm enjoying this at the moment. You're either obsessed and you are only doing that thing, or nothing at all, or not it at all.
You're obsessed with Facebook viral videos. Holy crap. If Alfie is behind on any deadlines, it's because he's been scrolling through Facebook for 5 hours watching all the like 30-second videos.
It's too hard to not watch them.
Or gadgets. You're obsessed with gadgets.
Yeah, like camera equipment and stuff.
Ooh, question 6. How long have we been together? I feel like everyone has their guess. Have we even ever said?
We've never said how long we've actually been together. Funnily enough, actually, we've never even celebrated an anniversary.
We forget all the time.
The first anniversary we were at in like, it was on tour in America or in Canada, Digitour. The next one we were on Amity Fest the next one?
Yes.
We were on Amity Fest the next anniversary, and then like, last year we just like forgot, and it was like the 8th, and we were like, and I think our anniversary was on the 4th. We always say whether it's the 3rd or the 4th, and it was the 8th, and I was like, you know, like 4 days ago it was our anniversary, and you're like, oh yeah.
So we've been together
like 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
Wait, let me say.
Whoa.
October, November, December, January, February. 3.5 years.
Do you know that's a long time?
That's a blooming long. That's too long.
It's long enough that I'm happy to do the boyfriend tag.
Did you hear what I said?
You said it's too long.
Too long. You're lucky, aren't you?
You're lucky.
No, you're lucky.
Look at this. Do you have a tradition? Do we have a tradition?
I feel like we do, but I don't know.
Great answer.
We don't, do we?
Not really, I feel like we're pretty standard.
Except for my stomach farting game.
Oh, yeah. That's not really a tradition, that's an inside joke. What was our first road trip together?
Probably just going to each other's houses.
Yeah, I was literally going to say, that is a road trip. Going from my house to Alfie's house every time to visit him was so long.
Like 3.5 hours.
But also, we get to travel the world together, so it doesn't really count,
Yeah.
I guess. We travel a lot together all the time.
That's one of the good things of having Zoe doing YouTube as well, is that when it's like, oh, Alfie, you need to be on tour for 2 weeks in America, I'm like, Zoe's on that tour as well. So it's kind of easier.
What was the first thing that you noticed about me? Do you know what I feel like one of yours was that I noticed? That you had really long, dark eyelashes.
Why would that be a thing?
I don't know, but I remember thinking his eyelashes are really long and dark. And your smirk. Do you remember you used to do your little smirk? I'm going to try and find a picture and insert it now.
My side smirk.
Yeah, your little like...
The fact that you blooming love disco pants.
Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
ever take your disco pants off. You used to wear your black disco pants every day for like
I did!
3 years.
Oh my god, who misses disco pants? I actually do. What is my favourite
I
restaurant?
love how you're hiding it. This isn't a competition. It's just like...
What is my favourite restaurant?
You can't just pick like a small boutique in like
It's
Bath or
something that doesn't deliver. I'm just going to say that.
Okay. I'm going to go with Archipelagos or whatever.
Nope.
Jamie's.
Nope.
Is that your favourite restaurant?
I think so.
No, it's not.
Because I just like
You've only ever
every-
tried one dish from there.
No, I like everything on there.
Zoe is one of those people that when she goes to a restaurant she gets the same... Actually, so am I. I'm exactly the same. I get the same dish every time.
Oh, a chicken salad, a chicken and avocado salad is what you would have all the time.
We didn't even say. Zoe's
Or
favourite restaurant
salad.
is Bill's.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Your favourite restaurant?
I find that really
Nando's.
hard. Depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah, I don't.
Jamie's is a very good
Oh,
shout
yeah,
because
Jamie's.
it just has everything.
What do we argue about the most?
This is the easiest thing.
How is it so easy for
How
you to talk
tidy
about
the
how...
house is or not.
But it's not easy for you to say what your first impression of me was.
No, because that's long ago. I forget that. Setting up these lights for this video.
Oh my god.
No, we didn't actually argue.
No, we didn't.
We got close.
You just got stressy.
I didn't get stressy. I got close to being stressy.
I think the thing we argue most about is either tidiness or just generally if either of us are stressed, it just the other person just matches that stress level instantly.
Yeah. But we don't argue.
No, it's
We
more
like-
like bicker.
Yeah.
Who wears the pants in the relationship? Now we've answered this before, and I genuinely just don't think either of us do.
I think it depends for different things.
Yeah, like sometimes you do, sometimes I do.
Yeah.
I think it's quite balanced. I think we wear a pant each. Also, this says pants because it's the American version, but
Underwear.
that means underwear for us. So let's just say who wears the trousers. We're pretty chilled most of the time.
Give me 5 for that.
I know what you're gonna do.
Give me 5
I
for
read
that.
your mind.
Ooh, savage.
Oh. If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Bloody...
Blood him.
Probably Geordie Shore. Either Geordie Shore or a TV series, and if I touch the remote,
Or Harry Potter.
we are broken up.
Or Harry Potter.
Or Harry Potter, which I literally had to say to you last night. Please, can we stop watching Harry Potter? It's been on for like 3 days straight.
You don't really watch TV in Practical Jokers.
Yeah, maybe that. Or
Ross Kemp Gangs.
there we go.
Or something.
Some
Ross
kind of
Kemp, some kind
documentary.
of
I love
documentary.
documentaries.
What is one food I do not like?